Yo, what's really good, my people? Kiwami Games here, back at it with another Ice J video for you guys. So I asked if you guys would like to see different variations of how we can play Ice Js, and you guys said yes, you would like to see some more Ice J videos. So for today, I decided to combine them with Tearlaments. And this deck is pretty fun. It's pretty fair. You know, the Tearlament cards allow us to have extra interruptions on top of us trying to set up our one-sided skill drain. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the replay so you guys can see how the deck performs. And all of this took place in the Duelist Cup event, which some of you guys got to see it live. For those that joined me on the YouTube stream the other day, thank you so much. It was really fun hanging out with you guys. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into these replays. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so in this replay we are gonna go with Madolche enthusiast. I mean, his name is Madolche everything, so he must really love this deck. Alright, so we're gonna go second. He's playing with the Vernisolive deck as well. Well, the Vernisolive engine. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with the Maxi. And again, something rare. I actually was able to resolve Maxi. Like, this usually never happens. And our opponent is gonna be a mad lad. He doesn't care. He's gonna take the Maxi challenge. Now, I haven't played against Madolche in such a long time that I even forgot exactly what the deck does a lot. I mean, I know that it's going to do a lot of XZ summoning. Okay, he's going to go into the teacher. Okay, then he's got four back rows in the field spell. Alright. Okay, first we're going to activate the Sharon, sending the title to the graveyard. Then we're going to activate the Sharon, activate the Sulliek. Okay, Sulliek is going to get me my Hafness. And then with the Sharon, we're going to fusion summon into the one and only Kid Kalo. Alright, Kid Kalo is going to send the Tearlaments Kashtira. Tearlaments Kashtira is going to send 2 cards. We mill the Scream. The Scream is going to get me the Crime. Okay, then we're going to send the Kid Kalos to the graveyard so that we can mill some other cards. He's going to flip over Gozen Match. So Gozen Match is going to be a little troublesome for us because we have dark and water monsters in this deck. So the Gozen Match is actually going to put a little stop to our play. Alright, so we just set the Crime and we also set the Tribute Karma. Okay, then now he's going to crash into the Havness. So now the Crime is dead, and then this card is really dead. Like, this card you really just want to mill it because you can search for your field spells. Okay, but lucky for us, we have the rare occasion where we actually was able to resolve Maxi twice. Because I swear, Maxi, every time I activate it, it just always gets negated. Alright, he's going to put the title back into my deck. And he's going to get himself another Promenade. Then with the Angeli and the Pentikesosor, I do not know how to pronounce that very well. He's going to go into the Queen Tiramisu. Alright, and then the field spell is just going to allow him to like recycle a whole bunch of cards from the graveyard to the hand. Okay, then he's going to get rid of my back row. And then that's all he wrote. Alright, we're still on the Gozen Match. So here I thought we got to go into our water side because our water engine is a little bigger than our dark engine. So with the Ron, we're going to go into our level 10 Gamer. Okay, then we're going to normal summon Agrin, search for our field spell. And now it's time to lock up this fool. So we're going to set Curse, set our field spell, special summon Cosmoclore. Activate the field spell, targeting the Cosmoclore, reduce everything by 1500. Alright, then we're going to activate the curse and burn him for 2200. And now he cannot activate any monster effects on my turn or his turn. He is one-sided skill drained. He's going to activate the Promenade. So this is going to actually negate my curse. Okay, then I'm going to activate the Gamer to banish one of his Angeli. So now he can activate monster effects this turn because right now my curse is negated. Okay, then I'm going to hit him with the Ash Blossom, negating the Angeli. Alright, then it's back to us. Ooh, and we draw into Ron. So we're gonna send the Rhino Heart to the graveyard, special summon the Ron. And then with the Ron and the level 3 token, I could go into our level 10 Water Synchro Chang Ying, and it was just GG from there, bro. Even under Gozen match, we were able to play. Now, there can be only one. That Floodgate is a real problem for us. That's the devil for us. Alright, mi gente. Welcome to our next replay. Okay, in this one, we're gonna go up against MathMech. We're gonna go second. And then this is one of those rare occasions where I actually activate Max C and it actually resolves, because every time I activate Max C, my opponent just always has to happen to have the Ash or the Cold by the Grave. Okay, so he's going to special summon the Circular, so I'm going to hit him with the Max C now. Alright, draw one. Then he's going to search for the Super Factorial. Okay, then with these level 4 monsters, he's going to go into the Baguska. And then the Baguska is a little troublesome for us because we don't run a whole lot of links in this deck. We only have 2 link monsters. Okay, so we're going to activate the Cradle, getting our Ron. Then we're going to activate the Ron, sending the Crystal Girl to the graveyard, special summoning her, special summon the token. Then we're going to special summon the Crystal Girl because we control a level 5 or higher water monster. Then we're going to send the Tremora to the graveyard so that we can special summon our Tearlaments Kashtira. And we're going to activate Manifestation so that we can special summon our Ice Jade Igrin. And then with these 2 monsters, we're going to go into our Coral Anemone. And then here, he's going to hit me with his first negate. So he's going to hit me with the Infinite Permanence. Alright, and then now with all of these monsters, we're going to go into our Zelantis. And then with the Zelantis, we're going to banish everything off the field. Well, all the monsters. Bring back the Zelantis. And then this time, we're going to bring back the Baguska in attack position. Now, that's going to allow him to go into his Super Factorial play. So I'm going to activate Maxi again. But the reason why I went and put the Baguska in attack is because if I have a chance to normal summon the Rhino Heart, then, you know, I can go into the Tearlaments side of the deck. So he's going to go into the Laplacian. Laplacian is going to rip away a card from my hand and field. So he ripped away my Agrin. And he's going to get rid of my Zelantis. So now I can negate the Laplacian. So now he's out of negate. So now we can normal summon Rhino Heart. Rhino Heart is going to send Halfness to the graveyard. Halfness is going to activate Fusion Summoning into the one and only Kit Kalos. Bring that shorty out here. Then we're going to send the Sharon to the graveyard. Sharon is going to fuse with the Kit Kalos, and we're going to make the Root Kalos. Alright, bring that other shorty out here. And my opponent is going to say, see you later. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Alright, my people. In this replay, we are going to go up against Kashtira. And this is going to be like one of the fastest Kashtira games ever. So we activate our field spell, searching for our Rhino Heart. Okay, then we're going to send the Agrin to the graveyard so that we can special summon the Ron. Ron and the level 3 token, you already know what it is. We're going to go into our level 10 water Ice Jade Gamer. Okay, then we're going to activate the Ice Jade field spell, getting back our Agrin, normal summon Agrin, search for the curse, set down the curse, and now our opponent is fucked. So now any monster that he summons on his turn cannot activate their effects. So Pot of Desires, we're going to hit it with the Ash Blossom. Definitely got to negate that. He banished a whole bunch of cards from his deck. Okay, but he still got the Unicorn, so he's going to special summon the Unicorn. He has the field spell, searching for the Fenrir. Now he's going to special summon the Rice Heart, activating the Theosis. Goddamn, bro. Even though he banished a whole bunch of stuff and didn't get to draw anything, he still had a crazy hand. But look how crazy just having the field spell, the curse, and an Ice Jade monster is. Like, that was just the fastest Kashtira game ever. We just completely neutered homeboy. Alright, my people. Let's see what shenanigans are we going to get into. Alright, so we're going to go first. Okay, we're gonna normal summon Rhinoheart. Rhinoheart is gonna send the Havness. Havness is gonna activate. Fusion summoning into the one and only Kid Kalos. Alright, we're gonna activate Kid Kalos. We're gonna mill the Tearlaments Kashtira. Tearlaments Kashtira is gonna mill 3 cards. Then we're gonna special summon the Tearlaments Kashtira, sending the Kid Kalos to the field. So now we're gonna mill another 3. And then the Kid Kalos is gonna mill another 5. Okay, then we mill the Sharon, we mill the Sulliek. Sulliek is gonna add me a Tearlaments monster to my hand. We add the Havness, and now the Sharon is going to fusion summon into the one and only Kalos. Alright, then we activate Ron by sending the manifestation to the graveyard. Special summoning the token. Level 7 Ron, level 3 token. We're gonna make that level 10 Ice J Gamer. Activate our field spell, getting back the Ron to our hand, and then that's all we wrote. Alright, so we're gonna go up against Scareclaw deck. He's gonna activate the field spell. I'm gonna hit him with the Ash Blossom, but he's got the digits to the mortuary, so he's gonna put an end to my Ash Blossom. But now, because the Ash Blossom is going to get banished, I'm going to attach the creation to my gamer. So now my gamer is going to get a 400 attack and defense boost. Alright, he's going to search for his Rykart. Okay, normal summoning the Rykart. Rykart is going to activate its effect. I'm going to activate the Havness, but he's got the Ash Blossom as well. But he's a fool because he fingered my Ash Blossom, so that means he cannot activate his Ash Blossom this turn either. So, yeah, buddy. It's a good way to pay attention to your own cards. Alright, so now with the right card, he's going to go into the Lightheart. He's going to activate the Arrival so that he can special summon back the Rykart. Then he's going to special summon the Scareclaw Kashtira, but I am going to negate that with the Kalos. And then I am going to send the Havness to the graveyard. And then now with the Havness, we're going to be able to go into the one and only Kaleidoheart. Bring that bad boy out here. And we're going to bounce back the Rykart. He's going to activate the Visa Starfrost. Then the Lightheart is going to special summon itself back onto the field. But we have the Ice J Gamer, so we're going to banish that fool. And then that's all he wrote. We completely put a stop to everything he's trying to do, bro. Crazy. Alright, my people. So, this duel right here, this duel is actually more of a little comic relief. I think this was just a little funny duel. So, our hand is not the craziest, but we're going to activate Ron, send in the Tremora so we can special summon Ron, getting ourselves a level 3 token. Level 7 Ron, level 3 token. We have to go into our level 10 Water Synchro monster, so we're going to go into our Ice J Gamer. And then we're going to set Trivia Karma. So we're going to go up against some sort of Tri-Brigade, but I'm going to fast forward this because this is just a little funny duel, like at the end. So we're just going to let him do all the milling and do whatever he's got to do, special summon in. But this right here is why I really love this card right here, man. This card, I really love it in the Ice J, like, it's really dope. So here, he's going to activate the Borisol Dragon, right? And then this thing says once per turn, you can target one attack position monster, change it to defense position. Also, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase, and then your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation, right? But it just says to this effect's activation, so that's why I cannot banish it. But then he's going to get a little greedy, right? Because this card has another effect where he can kind of suck up like my attack. So once per turn, when this card declares an attack on a face-up monster, you can activate this effect. Until the end of this turn, this card gains attack equal to half of that monster's current attack. But now this one I can respond to. So I can activate my gamer, and we're gonna banish his little dragon. Whee! Yep. And that's the scoop. I don't know, I just thought that was funny. A little comic relief in the middle of the video. Like, Ice J Gamer is just amazing, amazing card. Alright, my people, welcome to our replays. And in this one, we're gonna go first. Alright, so we're going to start off by special summoning the Sharon, sending the creation to the graveyard, mill in a couple cards. So we milled the Trivic Karma. With the Trivic Karma, I'm going to get my Tearlaments Scream. And then I also milled the Sulliek, and with the Sulliek, I'm going to add the Hafnis. So I'm going to activate the Scream, normal summon Agrin, that's going to trigger the Scream, and that's also going to trigger the Agrin. So with the Agrin, I am going to search for my Curse. And then that's going to mill 3 cards. Activate the Curse, activate the Field Spell, bring back the creation, attach the creation to the Agrin, and that's all we wrote. Now this, you think, may not be a whole lot going on, but there's actually a lot going on, because the Ice J Curse with an Ice J monster and the Field Spell has won me so much game that it's not even funny, because now that we have the Field Spell and the Ice J monster on the field, this card reads that your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters that was summoned that turn. So that means any monster that he summons now, they're not going to be able to activate. Alright, so we're going up against some sort of Blue Eyes branded deck. Alright, so now we can also mill another 3 cards. We're going to trigger the Rhinoheart. Rhinoheart's going to send the Havnis. That's going to trigger the Havnis to fusion summon. Okay, but he actually has the Bystials to counter me. Okay, and then with the Rhinoheart, I'm going to send the Tearlaments Kashtira to the graveyard so that we can mill some cards. But our mills this time kind of missed, so we didn't mill anything, but we got the Sharon now, so I'm going to fusion summon, but actually he has another Bystial, so he has completely countered me. Alright, he's going to activate the Melody, getting himself the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, getting himself the Jet Dragon. Okay, then the Safe Raid is going to banish itself, so he can set the Blue Eyes to his hand. So now with the Blue Eyes in his hand, he's going to be able to special summon the Alternative Dragon. And then with these 2 monsters, he's going to go into the Hieratic Seal. And he's just trying to do so many things because he cannot activate anything. So no matter what he goes into, because he's special summoned these monsters this turn, he cannot activate anything. Alright, and then now he's going to go into the Mech Knight Crusadia. Alright, and he's going to attack into the Rhinoheart. That's going to trigger my Tremora. I'm going to banish the Tremora so that I can special summon a water monster. That's going to trigger the Jet Dragon. So the Jet Dragon is going to special summon itself to the field. Alright, and then with the Tremora, we're going to special summon the Cosmoclaw. And now he is completely locked. So now he cannot activate on his turn, and now he cannot activate on my turn. Okay, so we normal summon Rhinoheart. That's going to trigger the Crystal Girl to special summon herself. I'm going to activate the Field Spell, targeting the Cosmoclaw to reduce everything by 1500. And then the Crystal Girl is going to add me a level 5 or higher water monster at the end of my turn. Okay, we've completely whiffed our mills, but it's all good. And then now with the level 3, the level 7, and the level 1, we're going to make our Trishula level 11. And then the Trishula, when it's special summon, she can banish, or he can banish 3 cards off of our opponent's field. And that's how he wrote. Alright, let's keep it moving. Alright, my beautiful people. Now in this replay, I believe we are going to go up against Kash Mannadium. Okay, so we have the title. The title is going to... So this is a new card that we just experiment with. So the title right here, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can banish a total of 2 water monsters, but we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is you can discard this card and 1 water monster to the graveyard, and then you can send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. So we discarded the title and we discarded the Tremora, and then we sent the Sharon to the graveyard. So now with the Sharon, we're going to be able to fusion summon into, you already know, Kit Kalos. So the title in this deck is really amazing. Like, you didn't need a Tearlaments card to go into your Kit Kalos. The title is able to do that for you. Alright, and then now with the Havnes and the Kit Kalos, we're going to go into the Rule Kalos. Okay, then we're going to activate the Cradle, searching for our Agrin. Normal summon Agrin, searching for our Field Spell. Set the Field Spell. Set the Curse. and it's game over for our opponent, because now he cannot activate anything that he summons on his turn. And then whenever you have Agrin as your only Ice J monster, it's really important that you guys have a water monster either on your hand or in your graveyard. So for us, we have two. We have the Kashtira and we have the Tidal. And the reason being is because he is very weak. So your opponent can easily just crash into the Agrin, and then that's going to disrupt your lock. But if you have a water monster, see, now you can activate the Agrin, special summon a water monster, and now the Agrin cannot be destroyed by battle. Alright, and then the field spell is also going to target the Kashtira. So we reduced everything by, what is it, like 20 something attack. That's what the Kashtira has. And then now here he's going to activate the Mannadium Abscission, trying to special summon whatever. But we got the Ash Blossom, so we put a stop to that boy. And that was just it. So very important, just remember, if you have only the baby Igrin on the field with your field spell and your Ice J curse, it's really important that you have at least a water monster in your hand or graveyard, so that whenever they attack the Igrin, it is not destroyed by battle, and then you can special summon a water monster in defense position. Then you can activate the field spell, target that monster that you summon in defense position to reduce your opponent's monsters by that much attack points. And then if your opponent happens to have another monster on the field, they probably won't be able to attack over the Agrin because you just reduced everything. So let's get it. Alright my people, welcome to the deck list. And before we go over each card, let me just talk very quickly about Tidal. This is a new card that I've been experimenting with. And what's great about this card, especially in a Tearlaments deck, is that this card alone allows you to go into kick halos, even if you don't have any Tearlament cards in your hand. So the way that it works is that you're going to send this card to the graveyard and one more water monster to the graveyard. Then after that, you're going to be able to send any card from your deck to the graveyard. So what you're going to do is you're going to send one of your Tearlament girls to the graveyard, and boom, from there you're going to be able to go into your kick halo. So crazy card in a Tearlaments package. And then another card that I just pulled off the new package, but you can discard it if you want to, you don't need to run it, is the Tri-Brigade. But this card right here, when it's milled to the graveyard, is going to allow you to add one of your Tearlament or Visa Starfra's spell or trap cards. So pretty much when this gets milled, you're going to be able to search for either the Scream or the Tearlaments field spell. So those are like two kind of new cards that I've been experimenting with. Everything else is not very new, we're all familiar with, so let's just jump right into it. So in our previous video we were using the Crystal Girl. So this card, when it's normal summoned or special summoned, you can activate this effect that during the end phase you can add a level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to your hand. And then if you control a level 5 or higher water monster and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it. So what I like to do with this card is that if I have this card on the field and if I have Ron and the token, that's going to equal a level 11 monster. So I'm going to go into the Trishula, and then this Trishula, when it is special summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards that your opponent controls. So it's a really crazy card to kind of board wipe your opponent a little bit. Then after that we got the Maxi. You already know, I mean, who's not running Maxi? Then we have 3 Ash Blossoms. Then we got Agrin. We got 1 Halfness, 2 Sharon. We have 3 Rhino Hearts, 2 Tremoras, and then 1 Tidal, 1 Creation, 2 Fenrir's. Then we have 1 Tearlaments Kashtira. We got 3 Rons, 2 Cosmoclore, 1 Foolish Burial Goods. So this card right here is pretty much going to mill the Tri-Brigade so that you can pop off with the Tri-Brigade. Then we got 1 Triple Tactics Talent, 1 Ice J Cradle, 1 Manifestation, and then we have 2 of our Ice J field spells, 1 Tearlaments field spell, 2 Ice J Curse, 1 Scream, 2 Infinite Impermanence, 1 Tri-Brigade, 1 Crime, and 1 Sulliek. Now I don't have a whole bunch of Tearlaments cards, so that's why I'm only running like 1 Scream. But if you already have like a Tearlaments deck build, I feel like by all means you can run 3 Screams and a couple more Tearlament traps and spells. But for me, I also just didn't want the deck to kind of feel more of like a Tearlament deck and not so much of a hybrid of a Tearlament and Ice J deck as well, because I feel that the Tearlament side of the deck would take over if I have too many cards, and I didn't want that. So I just wanted to have a good balance where I'm using both decks and not feel one is overpowering the other. But without further ado, we also have 1 Kit Kalos, we have 1 Dragostapelia, 1 Rule Kalos, 1 Kaleido Heart, 1 Egyptian God Slime, 1 Adamascipator Dragite, 1 Trishula, 1 Bahroni de Fleur, 1 Chang Ying, 2 Gamer. Then we got the level 11 Trishula, 0 Dragon of the Ice Barrier. So this card over here also is that if this Synchro Summon card in its owner control is destroyed by an opponent's card, then you can special summon 1 Trishula from your extra deck, and then its attack becomes 3300. So if this gets destroyed, then you can special summon this Trishula, and then this Trishula gets the attack boost. And then we have 1 Time Thief Redoer, 1 Coral Anemone, and 1 Zelantis, and that's about it. So is this the best way to play Ice Jades? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And I think for my next Ice Jade variation, I'm gonna try it and mix them up with Atlanteans. So that's a deck that I haven't really played, so I'm very curious to see how that would work. But without further ado, that's all for me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for checking out the video. And if you enjoyed it, please remember to drop a like, and why not consider subscribing to the channel. You'll be helping and supporting a great cause. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon. Kiwami Games. Peace out.